All right, so in this video training, we're going to go over the graphic design and video editing side of the deliverables inside the social media content agency in the agency ATM. So let's get right into this stuff here. So graphic design. So the first thing you'll do is you're going to build a brand kit inside Canva, and we're going to walk through this here in just a moment. So you're going to upload their logo. Okay, you're going to add a hex number from the website or logo. We'll walk you through this in just a second. You can use a Chrome extension, Colorzilla. That's what I use. I believe it's free. It'll tell you what the hex codes are, so you can copy and paste them. That's going to give you an exact match to the colors instead of guessing. Then you're going to choose the fonts. So if they have a website, I like to use what font Chrome extension and find the fonts from their website, because you want to do that in the graphic design where, for the most part, everything is seamless with their brand from their website over their social media content. And as much of synergy there, I guess, so to speak, or synchronicity that their brand has on both, the better. All right, so you're going to want to be able to do that. Okay. You know what? Let's do this real quick. Let's go right into doing that for you real fast. So inside Canva, okay, you're going to go to, on the left hand side, you're going to go into Brand Hub, which is right here. Okay, so Brand Hub. All right, and then what you'll do is you'll create you'll add a new one. Okay, so if you click Add New, um, it'll bring you up to a page. I'm going to pull one up for you real quick. Let's pull this one up here. All right, so these are two logos that they've used. Not great logos, but they've used them. So you'll add your logos into here, click Add New, Upload Logo. You can drag and drop it inside here as well, and then it'll automatically pull the colors from there. And then you can add any more you want. So for instance, you may want to go to their website. So let's go to Dia Street Service website. Okay. And let's say we want to pull some of these grays or whatever from here, or like these colors here. So you have more options when you're doing graphic design stuff. And also if you send it to a graphic design editor, they'll love having hex codes, because then they can exact match it. It makes it super easy for them. They don't have to search for it. So up here, my Colorzilla Chrome extensions here, you just click that, pick color from page, and you scroll down. Let's say I want to pick this color right here. Okay, all you do is just push the button, and it's copied the hex code right here. Now I'm going to come back here into Canva, and I'm going to add, and I'm going to paste the hex code right there. So now I've got a new hex code. It's in there, and I got a new color added to this brand kit. All right, so when you go through and you do your graphic design post and you want it to match a specific color inside their brand kit, you just copy that hex code there, paste it into that color in the brand kit, and it's gonna help keep their brand on point. Okay. So that's how you do that. Pretty simple, right? It's not too terribly difficult. So yeah, build a brand kit there. And then what font? We didn't go through that. Let's go through that real quick. So let's say I want to figure out what font this is here. I've got the what font app right here, and you hover over it and it tells you what it is. So this is Josephine Sands. So you can write that down and you can go back into Canva. Okay. Or let's see what this is. This is Josephine Sands. This is Open Sans. So let's exit what font here. Let's come back into your branding kit. Let's come down here to title. So you can change these out. And you can say, yep, there it is right there. There's Josephine Sands. So you can say regular. Actually, for title, you want it to be bold. Subtitle, you can choose like maybe regular. Heading, you want that to be bold. Subheading, you could choose maybe regular. Section header, let's say regular. Body, you could say regular or thin, right? You just decide, right? So now you've got different titles. This font will match their website, right? So then everything's seamless across their brand. Okay, so that's how you do a branding kit in there. Super simple. Don't overcomplicate this. It makes it super easy as you're building out their graphic content if you're doing it all on your own. Okay. Okay, so brand kit's done. Let's get into the actual design if you're doing it yourself. So you're going to create a client folder. Okay, you're going to create a new Facebook post. So I'm sorry, and this is going to be inside Canva. So you're going to create a new client folder inside Canva. You're going to create a new Facebook post. You're going to choose a template for your photo, or design one yourself if you want to do it. It's up to you. I do myself. Some I just choose a template. Swap brand colors out. add the necessary text, logo, and contact info, and then download and label with dates. So that's the process. So let's get into that here. So here's an example. Let me blow this back out here. Page blown out here real quick. Oh, well, not let me do it. Let's try this. It's not letting me. Okay. So let me open this back up. Let's try this again. Awesome. Okay. So these are examples here. So I put a photo, uploaded a photo, client photo, put the logo in there. I just put a box, put a title in there to match what's going with the copy. And then I put the date up here, March 20th. Okay. Social post. So I know that when I go to, and then I label it up here, the dates in which these are going to be. Okay. So that way everything's kind of in alignment with my organization, my folder. It's up to you on how you want to do it. Yeah, so I created these. I did a funny one because I didn't mind. Other ones here. All right, and then a template here. So for you, like you could do multiple options. You got choices. So what you want to do is let's just do one right off the cup. So we're going to go add a page. Okay, let's delete this real quick. Let's upload a folder from them. So we're going to do, I want to do these two photos right here on the left, and I want to do a before and after. So what you can do is go up here to design to find a good template and say before and after. Okay, so let's say this seems pretty good and perfect to me. So now you have a template before and after. So here's what you can do. You go back to your uploads where your photos are. I'm going to put this photo here in after, and I'm going to put this photo in before. Okay. Now, what can I do? I can go to my font and I can change it to if you scroll down here, you can change the brand kit. So click here, click. Sorry, we're doing concrete fence. All right, so I come down here, I click on my branding kit, click on concrete fence. Now the concrete fence options, these are the font that's on the websites right here. So I can just click one of those and it's going to change the font. So now my font matches what's on there. Don't have to do that for everything. Bold that out. Let's go after right here. Same thing. I want to change it over to that and bold that out as well. Okay. Yeah. So now you got a before and after of what it would be for their fence. Now, other things you can do is add their logo. So I'm going to let's pull this logo here real quick. Copy. All right. So now I got the logo in there. I'm going to put the logo right here because that's their product. Boom. All right. And you're done. That's a graphic design post. You can add their contact info, but that's how you pull a template right in. We'll do another one. Let's do another before and after. Let's see. So let's do a new page. Let's go. All right. Here's another good one. So let's go ahead and drop our photos in here. After, before. Okay, now what you want to do is start going through and changing things around. So let's go there. Let's put their website in here. So diasconcretefencing.com. Okay. You can leave that there. We want to change these brand colors here. So you click on this. Here's your brand colors there. So we want it to pop. So let's make it orange there, or you can maybe do that there. That looks cool, right? It's all brand colors at all on point. So same thing there. And let's go here. Okay, cool. Now that looks really neat and it's on brand. Outline here. You could change this up, maybe do, that's not showing up. Okay, keep that the same. This background here, let's see if it'll change colors. Okay, changes colors. So maybe make it pop a little bit there. Use that blue. So I like that blue there. That looks good. We're gonna do that here as well. Change that there. Boom. Change this green over into this blue there. Boom. And then these here, these you may want to do, yeah, let's go orange or let's go blue. Yep. Boom. So you saw how quick I was able to create a graphic design. Now it's branded to what they're doing, and I used a template. And obviously, you can pull things in and out, or you can be like, "Hey, I just want to drop I want to drop my logo in there. So let's say, that's not working. I'm trying to get my logo. Oh, actually, if I just, all right, let's say I want to drop my logo, I don't know, up here. Done. Now, other thing you could do is actually I would change the background is black, it looks like. Let's change the background to this dark one here. Now we're on brand. So there you go. So super simple, right? Create a graphic post before and after. It's got an impact. And that's how you do it inside Canva if you're doing it on your own. Now, notice it didn't take me that long. This will match the copy you have going in. So far and so forth, right? You can put amazing results or you can change this to something else. Okay. Um, yeah. Okay. So that's how you do it yourself. Pretty simple, right? You can do it yourself. Let's say you're going to outsource all this stuff now. Okay. You can go to Fiverr. You can find, if you're going to Fiverr to do it, find 2 or 3 or 4 and test them at first. See who does better. And then go with that one person. Now, here's what you're going to have to worry about Fiverr. They're going to be limited to how many projects they can take on, how many graphic designs they can do. So you got to make sure that based on your deliverables, when you're going to deliver the timeline and when they need it, when they're going to get it done, and are they reliable, all those kinds of things, right? Make sure you're keeping your own client in mind that you're delivering on time. So find people that've got examples, look at reviews, how fast they're deliverable. I would recommend if you're going to use Fiverr, find at least 10 that you would trust to do it or test and trust. So that way you always have enough of somebody that can do the work for you and do it on time. It needs to be at least for 7 pieces of graphic design content shouldn't be more than 2 to 3 days. If it's taking longer than that, then I would find somebody else. Average cost could be anywhere between 20 to 75 bucks for 7 graphic designs. That's 1 day a week. Okay, keep that in mind. Now, the VA Stafford company, that's the company that I use. And if you want to get connected with them, let me know. I'll connect you and set up a call with them. But essentially, it is about, for 7 graphic design posts, it is averaged about $15 to $30 for 7 graphic design posts. And then with VA Stafford, you actually prepay for like minutes a month or hours, like 20 hours a month. And when I did the cost differentiation down, I think it was like 15 bucks is what it averaged out to be. So just keep that in mind. Let's get into, all right, video editing. If you do it yourself, I would only do captions, logo, use branding colors, add call to actions as needed, and add contact info. I would not go much further than that. Um, I would not go into like, fancy, can't think of the word, B-roll, graphic stuff, craziest. I wouldn't go fake crazy. I would go into this part here. Anything more further than that, they're going to need to pay for it because it's more in depth. So if you do it yourself, great. I'm not going to go into training on how to do that. You can do, if you know how to video edit, you can video edit on your own. And then if you're going to outsource it, go to Fiverr. Find examples from Freelancer. Cost can be anywhere from $55 to $75 for a 60-second video. And honestly, they don't need videos over 60 seconds. VA Stafford companies anywhere between 15 and 30 bucks per video. They're a little bit more expensive. They do good work. Fiverr, either way, you're going to win there on that. Okay. So, if you got any questions? That's essentially how you do the graphic design and video editing side of it, whether you do it yourself or you're outsourced to somebody else. Make sure if you're outsourcing, though, you give them as much information as possible about how you want the video done, about what you want on it. Usually, matter of fact, an example would be, I'll show you an example post real quick of what we send to our VA Stafford team. So we have, I will find one for you really quick. So we have an actual template design, and I can share this with you, that we use with clients. Let's see, that we send over as instructions over to the VA teams. So we can find one here. And I should have been prepared and I was not, so I apologize. I think that's time. All right, so let's drop it in here. All right, let's take a look here what we've done here, what we send over to that VA team. Okay. So in a Google document, once again, I always put their info up. I put their logo here, just a visual reminder of who we're working with, the instructions, name of the company, and then the dates in which this is aligning with. Like this is June 19th to the 23rd, dates of graphic design. So here are the instructions for them. And I literally, this is templated out. So I don't change this every time. I keep it the same. 7 graphic design posts for Facebook needed. A logo is attached to be placed on the graphic design. So I attach the logo when I attach it in. Example of a previous works are here. So I created a simple Google document that took me over into example posts I've done before. So they can kind of see about how I do things and about how we want them done. So that's always stays attached. And then I put brand colors. So I go through and put all the hex codes on there. So now they know what brand colors to choose from. So they'll choose ones that match your brand and not guess, right? So that goes in every single one. And then for the first graphic post, one, I put, hey, this post is a quote from a Google review. Please use similar format from example folders because I have an examples. And I just simply put add a title on the top of the post that says what do customers say about us. And then I put the quote in there. This is what the quote that the customer said from the review. Then I say add logo on post and then put contact info on the post. Okay. Next one down, use the attached picture. So I attached a photo and I put the photo file right here. I bolded it and italicized it so they can see it. So they know inside the attachment that I put, that's the folder we're going to use. Now, this is me sending instructions to the VA team. You can do the same thing for a freelancer on Fiverr. I put add title on the post. How often should you trim your trees? That's the title I want. Put the logo on the post, put the contact info on the post, right? Don't overthink this. Another example here, same thing. Yep, and I think that's all I did for that week. I didn't have that many because we used some videos. So that's an example of instructions you can send for that. I believe, let me also share with you a video one. So an example of video instructions that I sent over um, as well. So that way you kind of have an idea with that as well. So let's see. Yep, we'll pull this over. So this is one we did for another client. I had them edit videos and we're going to blow this up really quick. So same concept. What I did was video editing, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube needed logos attached to be placed on graphic designs. On videos. Here's a sample video I'm looking to make to use this there. So I found a YouTube video that matches, so they can check that out. Here's the brand colors. Here's the fonts that I want to be used. Okay, either Poppins Bold or Montserrat Bold. Okay, so I put all this pre-headed out. So this is, we copy and paste this and use it uh, as a template. Okay, video one. Here's the example of the file. Use attached video. That's the name of it specifically. I bold and italicize that. Makes it easier for them to read. I said, hey, add light, upbeat, soft music in the background, or you can say professional music, or you can say rock music, or you can say whatever. And they'll use non-copyrighted music, or they should. If they don't, you can be in trouble for that. Make sure it's non-copyrighted music. They'll add logo to the post at the beginning for the first 5 seconds. I asked them to do that. I said, after 5 seconds, add captions at the bottom of the video. Use this font here, please. And then I gave them at the 2-second mark, add the title, how do you choose your contractor? At the 9-second mark, add this. At the 30-second mark, add this. 2 minutes, 46-second mark, add this, right? Add all these things. So I gave them specific instructions what to do with that video. Okay. So this is kind of the idea. You'll need to be doing the same thing for that. I'll try to put this templated or examples inside the training for you as well. Okay. So that is how you do the graphic design and video editing, or how you outsource it yourself. If you got any questions, let me know. Hopefully that's helpful.